Hello, everyone, and here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Complete to the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Now the play fake. Dances away to buy time. He's going to take off. They're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Turns it loose deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Brought down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd down, going up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. And it's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Rayner. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they... A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense...
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Second down after that incompletion.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really...
He's loose. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he will house it.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse picked a bad day.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to move the chains. They finally make the stop. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. On the ground, it's Morris. And they'll finally get him down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their...
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The defense is up against it now, man. You're playing on the road. It's a hostile environment. It's late in the game. Someone's got to step up and make a play. Nice job there knocking that one down for the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unleashes it on the run. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Makes the grab. It's Morris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Feeling some heat. And they get to him and... So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on drive alive. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.